What's up guys, it's Nicholas, and today's video topic will be something that I've kind of want to make a video about for quite a while, and that is PC trends and stuff I want to see change going to 2018, stuff I don't want to see change, and just stuff that let's just pretend it didn't happen in 2017 and just move on and start anew. I do have a little list here, so if you guys see me looking down, I am reading this because obviously me trying to remember this stuff offhand usually ends in me rambling like I am now. This won't be a very long video though, so just bear with me. All right, so first off, we have trends that are good and need to continue into 2018. And these are all opinion-based. Obviously, some of you guys might disagree with this. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of these points. Competition between AMD and Intel. The last couple of years between AMD and Intel have been less than competitive. Intel's pretty much just ruled the market, and that wasn't a bad thing for a while. But as we know, competition breeds innovation, and Intel not having any competitors really just made them say, why even bother? And that's very evident in a lot of the stuff that they released this year. But when Ryzen came out, you could tell it shook Intel up and definitely got them thinking on their feet again. Sad to say that a lot of the rest of the stuff that came out this year wasn't fantastic though, but still, I think next year we are going to see a lot of innovation between both of them. AMD has gotten definitely some funds to put towards new projects, and I'm excited to see what they do. Second, in the same kind of trend as the first one, is competition between Radeon and NVIDIA. Obviously, Radeon being the GPU branch of AMD. The reason I say this is because Radeon graphics have not been terrible the last couple of years, but this year in general, they just didn't really have that spark. They didn't have that pizzazz that usually draws me, at least personally, to the red side. Everyone was kind of waiting for like a 590, 490, that kind of thing. And then they were like, no, Vega's going to replace that, blah, blah, blah. Vega was a step in the right direction for them trying to take over the enthusiast market, but it did fall flat. And obviously the pricing when it first came out, when it first released, did not help with that, did not make it any easier for them to try to take over that part of the market. As an enthusiast myself, I don't like it when I see something advertised as one price and then you can't find anywhere for that price. Actually, that really does push me away from that product, in fact. So yeah, it was a step in the right direction, but I think we'll have to wait till next year to really see the Vega lineup because I want to see them both innovate. Same thing as with AMD and Intel. I want to see innovation. So the next one, I think most people agree with me on, but I'm not 100% sure. Tempered glass. Ever since I got my first tempered glass case, I can't imagine going back to just a normal metal side paneled case. I love being able to see my components. I mean, as you can see right behind me, I love that. It's like a piece of art. It's beautiful. It looks just gorgeous sitting on the desk. And you can show off all your brand new components, and I think that's amazing. I know some people like the simpler, more just normal look of a metal side panel, but I don't. I think those people are a little bit few and far between. Don't get me wrong. For servers and stuff, I still like just standard metal sided cases, but yeah. For my main rig, tempered glass all of the way. Unless your cable management is trash, you know, I'm just saying. Don't hate me. All right, next up we have things that should change going into 2018. First one is power supply covers, and this is starting to change. I've noticed a lot of cases are doing this now. My first experience with the power supply cover was, of course, the S340 Elite. It's actually sitting right down there because I was working on the server. Power supply covers, they hide a lot of that cable mess coming out of your power supply, give you a lot more room to kind of put cables neatly, and then they route up through the different grommets and make it look very, very tidy, very neat. I love it. There's been a couple cases of looking at cases where I was like, I am getting that case. And then I realized it doesn't have a power supply shroud. And I'm just like, guess I'm not getting it. The Dark Base Pro 900 is a very good example of a case that I was fully set on getting and then changed my mind because I was like, I can't go back to not having a power supply cover. It's sad, but I guess I'm a shallow person, you guys. I'm sorry. This next one, I'm sure a lot of you guys know the issue. It is poor case airflow. It needs to go. A lot of case manufacturers this year and late last year, they were pumping out cases that looked fantastic, just amazing. But the airflow on them took back seat. For example, my Enthoo Evolve, the airflow is okay, but there is a lot of stuff stopping the airflow that I wish wasn't there. The Bitphoenix Enzo, I watched the review of that, and I cannot believe the lack of airflow in that case. And that's kind of, it's not a big occurrence or anything. There's always been 1 or 2 cases, but it just seems like lately a lot of cases just forego airflow for looking cool, and that isn't what I want. I want to be able to have a case that looks nice, but also has good airflow. And I know those things don't always go hand in hand, because you want like the solid front panel, but you want to have airflow, and I just want to see it kind of go away, and I just want to see good airflow and decent looking cases. Can we at least meet you halfway, okay? Oh, and this next one is loot boxes. And after Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think we can all agree loot boxes just need to go away. They just need to be pushed into a hole in the ground, 12 feet down, just dump cement on top of it, just pour concrete on top of it, and just pretend it never happened. Here lies loot boxes. Actually, unmarked grave. Here doesn't lie loot boxes. Don't look here, because I am so tired of loot boxes. Overwatch was the last game that I think I was okay with loot boxes in. The other game that I know they had pay loot boxes in that I was fine with was Mass Effect 3 way back in the day. Way back in the day, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And that was because I enjoyed the game. If you build a game around needing loot boxes and around that giving you a huge advantage, I feel like you are designing your game wrong. I feel like you are just a terrible human being that is making it so either people spend money on your game or get lost, sucker, we don't want you. And that upsets me. That really, really annoys me. I feel like you should design your game to be fun, and then there should be extras that are unlocked with loot boxes. Like, for example, skins in Overwatch. And it just, the loot box thing really needs to go away, and I'm hoping 2018 is the year that we just stop seeing like loot boxes and like purchasable items that make you better in game, please. So now the last part of this, and there's only 2 items in this part of the list, things I want to see come back to greatness, things that have went away and they're fading away, and I want to see them come back, and I want to see them be in their original great form. 2 items on this list are the greatness that was VR, or the greatness we were hoping VR was. As an Oculus Rift owner, I got into the game late, and I was like, this is amazing, why is the hype dying down? And then after like a month, I was like, yep, it's on the shelf. I'll set it up when I want to play it, and I don't set it up very often. So don't get me wrong, VR is amazing. You kind of run out of games that you're like, okay, I've played this game 10 times. I've played every level in Robo Recall like 12 times. I'm like, what do I want to do? I just don't know. I'm hoping that we start to see in 2018 the next version of the VR headsets, and with that we do see more AAA titles coming in. Obviously we had like Doom, we have what was the other one? I think Fallout. I'm excited. I want to see more VR games, like more AAA VR games. So let's get on that. And on that same topic, a return to good AAA titles. I want to see this. I want to get excited about AAA title and not be let down when I get it. I don't pre-order. And that's sad to me, because I shouldn't have to worry about if a game's going to be good or not. I shouldn't have to worry about, am I giving this company money just so they can run off with it after the game comes out? I want to be able to be excited for Far Cry 5. I want to be excited for the next Fallout game when it comes out, and not be like, am I gonna like this? Is this gonna be fun? I don't want to have to do that. I want to know for sure I am going to like a game that had this much money poured into it. No more cash grabs, no more loot boxes. Just make a good game and you will benefit. Please, that's all I want. All right, guys, if you liked the video, leave it a like. If you guys disliked the video, leave it a dislike. Make sure you guys tell me down below what you agreed with on this list, what you disagreed with it. Let me know why you liked or disliked the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you tell your friends, family, and crazy neighbors about the channel. Yes, we even support crazy neighbors here. Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon down in the description. If you guys enjoy the content we make and you want to see us make more and better content, make sure you become a patron. Even at the $1 tier, it all goes towards tech reviews, gear for the channel, and just that kind of stuff. So thank you to our patrons. You guys are awesome. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Doot doot.